had rain after rain after rain, like 6/10, and then an inch. In a couple days, it'll be real windy, and then we'll get 6/10 again. So every time it dries up, it gets ready to dry up, and I want to go spray corn or go spread for somebody, we get like 8/10 of rain. And then it'll be 2 days of drying up, and then 6/10 of rain. And then 2 days of drying up, and then an inch of rain. I mean, our corn is beautiful. I mean, I'm not even gonna complain about the rain. I'll get spraying and stuff done eventually, hopefully. But I do need to get the spraying done. I have a lot of people that want me to start spreading over top of corn for them, us included. We have a lot of corn to go over top. But it's just, like last night we got 8/10, and they weren't even calling for it. A storm. I mean, it was thundering and lightning in broad daylight, and all of a sudden the storm rolled up about 6:30, 7 o'clock, and it rained hard for, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes. I mean, it was just bad. And I think we got an inch out of that. So that's why I brought her up here. I had her down at the guy's house that I was spreading for, but it's too wet down there. I think he's got like 150 acres to finish. And so I brought her up here so I could do some maintenance on her and stuff like that, get some of this stuff done. And so I got that done. They're coming, Nathan from Atlantic Tractor in East Newmarket, he's coming down tomorrow to put the camera system on, hook it all up for row cropping. But right now I'm gonna work on this trailer for a little while, get that done. And then probably before I leave today, I'm gonna move the combine out of the way and pull this bad boy over there and wash it all off, so when Nathan gets here, it's totally clean. You don't have any dirt to mess with, no worries. That's what the goal is by the end of the day. It is like 3 o'clock on a Friday. And I'm sure Miss Eastern Shore Farmer is very happy that I'm still working instead of doing something with her. But this is what we got to do. We're farmers. It's just how it is. But that's the update. Trailer looks nice. Wait till I put the aluminum wheels on it. I mean, they are pretty too. They're shiny. So you'll see. Bullwiggle. Bullwiggle's up here to work day, ladies. You gonna go get a load of ESN? That's a bad Peterbilt. I don't know why more people don't want them. These things are very nice. I'm getting the other trailer. She's gonna be done here in about 20 minutes after I get my damn coffee off my pickup. I turn it off. All right, so I'm putting the caps on. After that, she's ready to go. Look at that. Damn it, boy. All right, there she is, finished product. I like that. Trailer looks so small behind a big old Peterbilt. Good afternoon. I am putting ESN on my corn. I'm going over top. And boy, do I love this camera. You see where it sees the rows and it's going in between them. It's got the line. This thing is really accurate. I mean, really accurate. It holds that line perfect. I love it. No hands. A lot of people might say it's stupid, but I do a lot of custom work and I want to be accurate for everybody. So I am very happy. There's the wet spot. But I love this thing. Put the ESN on. But she will hold it right between these rows. She'll even do the end rows. If there's a slight bend, she'll follow it. Very happy. I really like this. It's, you know, invested money, but it's invested money in my business. So it was definitely worth it. Corn is looking great. 108 day, 1087 AM. Sea consultant. I don't know how fast you can actually run with that camera, but I'm doing 15 too. And she holds it right between the lines. Alright, loading ES in over here at a different farm. I went and did 2 customers this morning. It is 11:41. Now I'm back on our stuff and getting loaded. I got 128 acres here to do. So, supposed to rain like 1.5 inches starting tonight, so I'm trying to hustle this on. That's why I went and did the customers today, because they wanted their stuff on before it rained. So if you want it done, I go right to you and get it done for you. I'll worry about mine after the fact. So, but yep, corn looks really good over here. 1087 AM. It goes way around the back and everything, but we're gonna put a little juice on her, get her right. Got the new glasses on today. My lens kept falling out of my other ones, so I had to wear these. And the prescription, I can barely see. So I'm wearing these. I don't want to get them ruined because they were $800. So the other ones were $700, but I've had them for like 5 years. But now the lens seems to want to pop out of the damn thing. So now I'm stuck with these. So I guess I'll make these my work glasses and I have to get another new pair. I went tan this time when I got the new ones. I like the wraparound so no dust gets in my eyes. Got bad eyes. But I'm going to get black ones, I think, next time. Alright, enough of that. I'm loading her up. It's a 10-ton box. Of course, with ESN, it's more volume than it is weight. This stuff does really good. So we'll get spreading and see what happens. I tell you, the military must be doing something, because the last week we've seen fighter helicopters like Cobras and Apaches, Black Hawks come over. I mean, several of them. They've been doing it daily. Tons of them. I mean, 4 or 5 deep. The Cobras have come over, Apaches. I don't know what's going on, but they're doing something. That's a sea stallion right there. See a big girl. Well, I got the trailer empty. I got the sprayer washed. I got the spreader washed. I'm putting everything up because they're calling for like 2 inches of rain. I'm gonna hurry up and go cut my grass. All right, so here's an update. Here's the 6835. It's looking good. Nice and tall. It's probably almost knee high. Real nice and thick. Now you can see the ESN. See all the ESN that's out here? I got my farm cat out here with me. Look at her. She is nosy. She wants to know everything I'm doing. This is the outdoor cat. It's Miss Kitty. She's a farm cat. She likes checking on the corn with me. So the ESN is nitrogen, and the rain, every time it rains a little bit, it swells and releases a little bit of nitrogen. See it? So it doesn't wash all the way at one time. I just did this yesterday. So it's probably releasing a little bit of nitrogen as it goes. Eventually it'll all absorb down into the soil. But it releases it over time so that it just doesn't use everything up at one swipe. But it's all out there. Looks really good. We got an inch. I'm going for an inch and a half. But I think it said an inch from this morning. It was a good rain. Wasn't a real hard rain. It was just an all-day steady rain. This is right beside the house here. But the corn, this was some of the last that I planted. Now some of the early I planted, I'll probably take you tomorrow to show you that. This is decob 6835. Looks good all the way back. All the way up. Look at that. Pretty. Now the 1087 and was it 1113 seed consultant is what I planted first. And that corn is really tall. It's probably, I don't know, chest high by now. I'll show you that tomorrow, but it looks really good. I wanted to get this corn in early, but being the other is Liberty Length and this isn't, I planted all the seed consultant first and then switched over to decob. So that when I spray, this ground wasn't ready. It was still a little wet, so we couldn't start the decob to plant here. So I planted the all the Liberty Length first because that ground was ready. So got that in and it's just taller. I wanted to get this where it's 118 day. I really wanted to get this in first, but I couldn't because the ground was still a little wet. So we had to wait. So I wanted to get the later season corn in first and get it going. But I still got it in April. Let's see, I got the Liberty started April 19th. Last year I started April 13th. This year was April 19th because of the weather. It took me, let's see, took me about a week to get all that planted. And then I started on the decob, which looks damn good. But it's long season corn. I wanted to get in it earlier, but I just couldn't. So, but it's really growing, and we're getting these timely rains. It'll rain half an inch, then it'll be hot for 2-3 days, lets it soak in, and then we might get 3/10 one day. I mean, we need this rain really when the corn is earing out, but this is actually getting it up pretty good. It's, as you can see down the rows, they're almost shaded. Now the other corn has completely shaded the rows, and so that's good. It'll hold that moisture in a lot better. But this is just about there, except for on the end rows are a little bit open, but when you look out in the middle of the field, I mean, you can barely see the row. So, but it looks damn good. I'm very happy with our corn crop this year. Our corn looks awesome. Now let's just hope the weather holds up and everything happens right. I got 90% of it. I think I was trying to figure it up today, 160 acres left now. 60, let's see, 66 and 50 is 116, and another 20, 130 acres, let's say, left to fertilize. I've been rolling the past several days. I've actually been doing custom work. I've been getting Bullwinkle to go get a load of ESN. In the morning, I've been going and doing custom work and then driving back and then hitting ours the rest of the day, getting it done. So I've been, helping everybody else out, coming back doing my own stuff because I always prioritize everybody over me. So I go get their stuff done, come back and get my stuff done next day, go get their stuff done, come back and get my stuff done. So that's how it works in that world. But keeping everybody happy. It's probably going to start picking up, getting busy, start going over top of a lot of people's corn. So normally what I do is I like my corn to be at least chest high before I start going over it, but trying to roll mine and roll everybody else's. I'm just trying to get mine done. I'm putting it on a little bit earlier than I wanted to. So, but I think it'll carry it all the way through. But that way I can still go get everybody else done. Once I get my corn done, then I can go focus on everybody else the rest of the day. Our wheat is starting to turn, starting to get pretty brown. In some spots, some of it you start seeing that shade where it's starting to turn. So we'll be cutting, I think we got 800 acres of wheat. So we'll be pretty busy into that here soon and trying to help everybody else get fertilizer on the corn. So, but that's part of the world. Here's the other side of the driveway. Here's why I came out. If I run out, I hate tearing up corn. You can see the tracks, but in my mind is, if I was gonna do that row, ran out and turn and go down an end row and go all the way down and then come out, I would have worse of a chance tearing some of that corn up, turning out, trying to find my end row, the spot I want to go in, and then I'm still going to tear that corn on the way out. So what I do is when I run out, I come straight out of the field. That way I'm just tearing up that one spot, and then when I reload, I go right back in that same spot and then turn and pick up my rows that I want to go on. I found that better. I don't know if people like that or not, but it tears up less corn. You cannot row corn with fertilizer without tearing corn up. That's what I always tell people. It looks kind of crappy at first. Once everything grows, then you don't notice it. But if I was in the middle of the field and had to turn and follow an end row all the way to the end and come back out, there's a chance of me tearing up more corn doing that instead of just when I'm coming down a row. If I run out, I just come straight out of the field. Straight out. If there's a driveway or somewhere I can go, I just come straight out, because you're tearing up less corn in my mind. And I've been doing this long enough that you can't turn. When you turn, you're going to find your end row, and then by the time you get your wheels straight and all that, you done torn up that corn. And then if you go to the end of the field, you still got to turn out over corn anyway. So I always just come straight out of a spot where I run out. And then when I get loaded, I go back in that same spot, and then I make my little right and left and get back on the line and go again. Might not be right, other people might do it different, but that's how I do it. That's how I found the best way to not tear corn up, the most corn you can. Like I said, there's no way to do this job without running over corn. The best time to do corn is when it's still young, because your tire tread, most of the time, if it pushes the corn over, it won't snap it, and the corn will actually come back up, and grow. If you wait till your corn is really long and tall, you got a better chance of snapping it. But some people get me to do their corn early, some people get me to do their corn when it's tall, and when it's tall, you really tear up corn. So you can't really do much about it. But they say that when you fertilize it, that makes up the difference from the corn you tore up. But I don't know. It's all whatever. So all right, so this is the 113-day sea consultant corn right here. So as you can see, it's quite a bit taller. It looks pretty good. 113 day. I'm going to go down the street and show you the 108 day. Here is the 108 day sea consultant. Everybody keeps telling me, here's where I came in when I fertilized it. Everybody keeps telling me this is the prettiest corn around. So I think it is too. I mean, this is some good looking stuff. Good looking stuff. I love sea consultant. It's got great big wide leaves on it. Really collects the sunlight, the water, and everything. Really pretty corn. Pretty corn. Other than where I ran over it to get into the field. But really pretty corn. That's over there too. I hate tearing up corn like this, but you got to get in here somewhere when you're fertilizing it. Same way over here, you got to enter the field. I try to enter and exit right here on this spot because I ain't got no exit out there. But if you look at the corn, look how tall this side is. And this is planted after the 113 day, and this 1087 AM sea consultant has really pumped itself up big time. This corn seems like it has wider leaves than the 113 day. I have noticed that, but it's good looking, really good looking corn. So pretty happy with everything so far. We've been getting nice rain. The corn's been sprayed. The corn's been fertilized for the last time. We get some sunlight. Of course, you can see it's cloudy. They're talking about rain again Friday. Today is Thursday. I think today's Thursday. So, is it Wednesday, Thursday? I don't know. It's one of these days. But it looks really good. Really good. In my opinion. You know, some people might not like it, but I think it looks beautiful so far. It's turning out good so far. So it is 6:17 in the morning. Corn looks good. I gotta go help my brother with the baler. I got a lot of different varieties to show you. I'll show you as I go. But so far everything's turned out good. We just need some 89-degree heat after these rains to make that stuff really jump. But today it is 58 degrees this morning after all that rain. So hopefully it's supposed to be in the 80s, upper 80s all the week. Next week, I think after that rain Friday, it's going to be in the upper 80s. Like I said, I got 130 some acres of our own corn to finish. There's the wheat starting to turn. You can start seeing it get like a little bit of a yellow tint. So I want to get the wheat done, get the spreading for everybody else, try to get them going. And I did get the combine washed. My brother will probably be done with the baler today, getting it ready. So then we're going to get the combine in there and start getting it ready. And before you know it, we'll be cutting wheat. So, and getting soybeans back in. So there you go. That's the update. So we got the baler hooked up. We put all new fingers on here. My brother has really been working hard. He loves this thing. It's the best baler in the world. It's got her all greased, checked over, got everything hooked up to the tractor. He is ready to rock and roll. I wish I could drive this thing once. But he don't let nobody in it. Alright, so I'm out here checking my corn again right beside the house. I was here yesterday and damn it ain't really greened up. We had an 1.5 inch rain yesterday. Sun come out today, got about 80 some degrees, got hot, and it looks damn good. And of course I got my helper out here. She's checking things out for me. Every time I come to the field, she likes to come out here and check on things with me. So, as you can see all the ESN out here, I'm sure after the rain it absorbs some nitrogen. That's why it's really greened up and looks really good. So, they say anywhere between V5 and V8 is where you want to put your nitrogen out. That's what sets your ear count, gets the ear, I guess, determined, the number of rows, kernels. So we'll see how it works. Last year I did it just a fraction later than this. Seemed like it worked out pretty good, but we didn't have nowhere near this early rain like we're getting. We got rain just occasionally, but now we're getting, an inch. And then sun comes out for 2 or 3 days, and then we get another inch or 8/10. So it's actually really, really nice. Guy came and got the pool open yesterday. I just sprayed all the weeds around everything today, around the pool, around the house. There's the neighbor's cat, likes to come hang out over here and steal food. Got to get the chairs set right, get the fire pit ready for all the kids. Sprayed all this today. Sprayed all between the chicken houses. Oh, pool is starting to look pretty good. We do got to paint the deck. I pressure washed it off the other day. Got to put another coat of stain on there. We do a gray stain, and it bakes off every year. And every year I got to do it. If I had it to do all over again, I would put that composite wood, the gray composite, on there. It's a 16 by 38 deck though, so it's pretty big. Wind's been blowing. Let's walk around, look at the other corn. There's a little wet spot right in here. That's where we had some manure. But the corn looks awesome all the way back. This isn't even the tall corn you saw in the video earlier. That was this morning when I looked at the other corn. I'm sure with that heat today, that stuff is really turned on also. Let's go look over here. Cat wants to follow me. The other cat wants to follow me. They're always nosy. Of course, that cat belongs to that house right there. But she comes over to hang out every once in a while. Oh, this corn looks good too. I tell you, this is 6835. This is what I wanted to try. So we will see what it does. But it looks good. Looks good all the way back, actually. So hopefully the corn does good. Hopefully during when it starts getting the ear stage, we can get these inches, 8/10, inch and a half. Our neighbor said down the road, I think we got like an inch and, I don't know, a tenth or something here. They said they got an inch and a half. Of course, we got corn over that way too. So I'm just giving you the update on the corn in my house because this is where I'm at. Showed you some of the other corn. I didn't show you nearly all of it. I will as we keep going. I'll show you a couple different farms here and there. How it is, what it looks like. It looks damn good. So pretty happy so far. Hopefully everything works out this year because we need a good year. We just need the commodity prices to come up with the input prices. That's what's ridiculous. So anyway, that's the video. Like, subscribe, share. See you later.